Wednesdays 9 to the graveyard shift. We bury the competition. This is graveyard spit. You lanes all day when we beastin' with it. This hip hop all hail. This the priestess in it. Captain.
Catch the Spoken Priestess on 16 Bars Reloaded every Wednesday night from 9 p.m. to midnight, only on WawaJey.
Yeah, so we're at your WawaJey era, man, and we're out here. Part of my campus tours, we'll go around and just have some interviews, Today we are at WawaJey. So come join us, hi.
AJ era coming through on this one. No Time. Before that, gave you the sounds of AKA Burna Boy, Delez, JR, and we're just like, yes, throw your caps off, and we're just jiving up in the studio. It is 95.4, 95% local and African hip hop, and that's what we pride ourselves on. 16 Bars Reloaded is the hashtag on Twitter. We just trying to, be alright, because we've sustained some injuries, comrade, during the accident that was Lwanster. But, I know J Arrow. I trust my boy. He's got our back. Dr. J Arrow.
What's up, girl?
You here for these patients that are suffering from injuries here?
Man, we trying.
We're trying to fix this up.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
The first thing is that you don't even say it on air. It's so embarrassing. He's like, are you alright? Are you good to go? Are you ready for me?
Just
I think you're right. I think last time we're not ready.
Yeah.
We underestimated the mega star that is J Arrow. Right now we're good. We're good to go. How
Thank
you
you
been?
very much. I've been good, actually. I've been good. Like, I can't even front. I'm so excited to be here. See you rocking your new hairstyle, baby girl. Woo! Looking all
this
good.
guy put me out there.
It looks good, though.
Hey, dog, tired of the hair, dog.
Sure. It's all good.
Trust me, we're done with this afro. No more.
Yeah.
So this is a tourist attraction. You're also from Durban. So what did happen? What y'all guys doing up in my city, though?
Yo, man, what can we say? We need to bring the ocean breeze in this heat. So it's good, yeah.
I love it.
Thank you.
Let's speak about No Time. What happened when that was going on? Because I actually heard it the other day and it hit me. I was like, you know what? I'm going to listen to what this boy is saying. No Time.
Oh man, No Time is basically it's a statement overall because sometimes we think we have all the time in the world. For example, we have to achieve our dreams. Such as the previous speaker was Lwanster speaking as well. Like we got dreams, we got certain things that we want to achieve. But sometimes we got certain obstacles that are in the way. We don't necessarily have time for that.
Ain't nobody got time.
Ain't nobody got time for that. If a hater's wanna come, let him come. But we ain't gonna time for no hater.
I love that.
Yeah.
So I can hear in there you singing.
Yeah.
You rapping.
Yeah.
The division, you rapper,
rapping.
singer. Yeah, let's talk about how that came about. Were you singing originally or were you rapping originally and then something just came and joined in? Or?
Yeah. I mean, overall, I was an R&B singer. I'm predominantly known as an R&B singer. Mm-hmm. And then most radios, used to play my R&B tracks and all of that stuff. So, I mean, hey, hip-hop song came in mind. I'm like, rapping, well, not necessarily because that would be out of my, my forte. So, I mean, hey, let's do something different, within South Africa. Hopefully this difference, so we did that and just kicked it, see how it sounds, and people actually liked it.
You dropped is it the album or the tape? The album, right? In July already.
Yeah.
How's that been going?
So far it's been going well. People have been actually ordering, thank you, shout out to those people who have.
Yeah.
I've actually been getting some orders as well from Zambia, some from England, some from Nigeria, and I'm like, of course I can't send out physical copies.
Looking good, yeah.
But digital copies and all that stuff. So
how do you get that done?
That.
I mean, I understand you're an independent artist.
Yeah,
so
yes,
how do you
get
to reach Zambia?
It's mostly digital copies. Such as Lwanster did explain himself. I also have a certain link where they can just have download those certain songs and have an exclusive link. And then that's basically how we work though. And of course with the certain imagery that go along with the mixtape. So,
do you have a team? I see you've got strong Aronians. They call themselves Aronians.
Yeah, Aronians.
How does it feel to have people that just be like, yes, we're spearheading the brand?
It really does, alleviate, the stress, the whatever, the promotion along with the stressful life you're living. I also live a dual type of life, education on the side. And,
yes, you get your education on track.
Yes, education. I like that. I'm going to use that. I've got to get an education on. So, I mean, it really helps, having them, supporting me all the time, and of course the additional people that are there as well. Spoken Priestess as well. Girl, you've been playing my song. Sometimes I'm sleeping on the bed. I'm like, I had a bad day. Next week comes, you playing J.R. No Time. I'm like, this girl right here. Anyway,
it's good music though. That's what 16 Bars Reloaded. We love good music, so if it's good, we're gonna play it.
Thank you.
Let's talk about your production. You sing, you rap. Now, who handles the beats for you? Are you particular with that? Because I mean, you have to consider that the vocals have to be well blended with the rap.
Of course.
So how How do you go about with your production?
I mean, at first, as an R&B singer, I started, I went to my producer and I'm like, okay, cool, I want a beat like this.
So
and
you've got a producer
yes,
who does all your beats?
Not necessarily. I'm getting there. Basically, what I wanted to do was that, I wanted something to sound a particular way, and it didn't come out the way I wanted to, when it came out digitally. So I'm like, okay, cool, I need to learn how to do this myself, And he actually taught me some tips. I'm like, okay, cool, I took that, and I actually did the beats myself, and basically, I do all the beats from all the mixtape, 80% of the work, and he just comes and he masters it. I really appreciate that because he actually puts the finishing touches that actually make the song
so now
a song.
you do everything yourself. How do you get time to study, yo?
I mean, it's usually like holiday times where I actually like crunch time, everything in terms of, beats or whatever that I have in mind, and then recording. I mean, it's easier at that time. I just schedule a time as well, just to go record. And like, I study like using uni, so luckily I got a bursary for that. That kind of made my parents happy. Thank you.
Yeah, you got to keep the parents happy. Like, Mom, I've got everything under control.
Relax, so like, hey, we got that, and then we got doing that, we do it.
This is so inspiring, man. These are my peers. These are people in my age group. This is the new generation of music. This is the new generation of parents and adults in the future. So it's very interesting to see how their passions and how they go about what they do. It's quite fascinating. People study young child. That grade 2 ain't never got nobody far, and you know what I'm talking about right now. It's an international award, my brother. Those ones never grow up because, well, we refuse to.
My pants out, lacy. The way these faces, the lazy Maruda. Listening on my two-step, fading my cooler. I'm still stuck in the era when marijuana was cooler. I'm a old school fool, leader of the newer. Soul off the smooth, too cool, gooder. Only time I swing is to the beat, Fudua. For the love of music, gotta love the moolah. Ain't shit changed, and then my money was on that. Ain't shit changed. I just thought I should let you know. Okay, get on that and twist it on. You don't want me to ball, I crack my spoon. Man, I chop my toes and shove it and boom. So who you? Never mind, be gone. 2 dudes every time, go on, move you. Mean bugging, hold on, my feet being so violent. Mother kick a gut up when the lights on. Running, keep it coming, cause I live for the rush. Keep charging, but I've been acting funny lately. It must be the money. Skill still calls me late, yeah. Ain't shit change, but the bill of a freight down. Change the game, you go with my paper from a say, yeah. I've been doing this from way.
Never go. It's Kulitana on this one. Never grow up. I love it. It's got this nostalgic flow. It's got that it's a hard not life type feel. It's dope. It's dope. I love it. You tune into UJFM 95.4, hanging out with Ronsta and J Arrow, man. You can catch these interviews on the blog, 16barsreloaded.tumblr.com. And I haven't said this in a while because I've been so ashamed of my performance in the blogosphere, but thank God somebody has come to my rescue. So look out for that. He's been doing good right now. We've got some new stuff coming your way, so that's quite exciting. Speaking of exciting stuff, no, let's just actually wait for J Arrow to leave. Let's respect his presence. No, I'm just so excited. But yeah, all right, anyways, tune into it. Just give the sounds of Kulichana. Let's talk about people that inspire you, people that you look up to.
Okay, cool. Wait, can I go international or can I go
whatever?
Local,
live
whatever?
your life.
I mean, like, hey, man, I got some local, inspirations as well.
Okay.
Of course, it's AKA.
All right.
I was previously being mentored by him, and then
Well, hold on. What?
You don't know that girl? Girl, let me put you on lock. Yeah, man. I was previously mentored by AKA. I had won like a competition, so like he went province by province looking for one of the boldest upcomers, and got privileged enough to get chosen, and then got a year mentorship with him. So yeah, that's what's up. And then Chris Breezy. There's Chris Breezy.
Okay.
And I don't sound like him though, right?
No, you don't.
Okay,
you don't.
thank
That sounds
goodness.
like I can't put a finger on you.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Okay, but then when you say it, I can see the influence. But you don't sound like
okay,
him.
yeah. Thank
Sorry,
you, man.
you don't.
Chris Breezy, you got your tray.
Okay.
And then we got your Casper and your vest or whatever.
Oh,
But
really?
like and then of course it's the J Arrow element all overall. So yeah.
How do you pick your features? Because in your next track, So Gone, is it?
Yeah.
You just have JBs on there. And I'm just like,
Who's JB?
So do you like rolling solo, or if you do pick a feature, what goes into that program?
Yeah, man. over the past time, man, I loved rolling solo because, you know, I had to find my voice.
Okay.
You know,
I respect that, actually.
Thank you. Like, I had to find my voice. I didn't want to quickly put myself out there and actually like sound exactly like somebody else, because that could be a problem, you know. So I actually went to find myself, hear what people said and thought about that. That was for my first mixtape. And then of course Golden, this is actually where I actually got experimental and put some rappers on. And Jay beat like one of my friends, you know, and I heard that he was sick like from time to time. I know he's unknown and stuff, but like I think the content was what really mattered and what I really wanted out of that song, and hopefully delivered as well. So, yeah.
I love that. Let's talk about Golden. Like you said, we felt a bit more free to go, you know, a little bit more experimental. What is the theme going on in Golden? Because I've seen this gold going on everywhere. Your singles, there was a gold Lamborghini. The other time there was a gold watch. You know, what's the theme of the offering?
Golden, basically, I'm just putting like the contrast of images. In the actual situation of what the content of the song is talking about. For example, you find your gun has a gold Lamborghini. People might think, okay, this person's talking about balling or whatever. Nah, but I'm talking about gun, whatever.
Pace, we be gone.
Of course, yeah. And then of course there's a broken watch for Golden, for I think it's Golden for No Time. Yeah, of course. But basically, Golden existentially means that whatever situation you're in, you know, you are golden. Doesn't matter if you're not necessarily at the certain level that you are at yet, but if you believe that you are golden, you are golden.
I love that. On the flip side, we want to speak about you know, your personal life, the industry as well. I mean, you're relatively new, but then I'm sure there are like, you know, a little bit of complexities here and there in that department. So we want to find out about that on the flip side. You are tuned to it. It's UJFM 95.4. Hanging out with J Arrow. So let's find out about your relationships, you know, family, friends, girlfriends, groupies if that word still exists. You know, how you balance your personal life with the music. As well as your online profile as well, because now we're in an age where we just step into the DM, my friends. You know, and you know, just so many things that are happening right now with regards to how you interact with people. How do you keep a balance?
Of course. I think what's most important is that you have to balance out your priorities in terms of who is most important to your life. Because I mean, you may in life you find that there are many people that are there, but not everybody's there for the same reason. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, I've realized over time that keeping my family close, you know, because they necessarily, in terms of when they talk or advise me about something, even though it might not go according to what I, you know, think of it, you know, but you got to read the situation if it's really out of love and wanting to see me.
Because you don't want yes men around. You be like, yes, let's do it. And
that's like, true. That's true. Yeah. So another thing, I mean, I really keep my circles small. I don't know if I make a mistake. Priestess, you can correct me on that one. But like, I keep my circles small. I mean, I got love for everybody.
It makes sense. Right? I've heard a lot of people say that, and honestly, it does. Because sometimes you look around and you're like, but okay, what are all these people doing in my life? Like, are you adding value?
Yes.
So in that regard, I do get it.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I keep my circles small. And of course, you know, not in terms of that, you know, I put people in my life in terms that I want to take advantage of them. Yeah. But of course, everybody within your life has to have some certain value.
That's true. Yeah. Let's speak about, you've got a team now. You've got management, Amanda, I think. Mm-hmm. So how did you get there? Did you decide, okay, you know what, this is too much, I need someone to help me? Or did people actually just draw themselves to you, be like, let me help you out, type of thing? And how do you, just like you just said now, you know, you need to know which people are there for the right reasons. Exactly. How do you distinguish, this person has my best interest at heart?
Of course. Actually, like, to answer your first question, it was both, because, you know, I needed somebody and those people actually came at the same time. You know, so like, I mean, I would express my, you know, my need, saying, hey, I really need to do something. I really need someone to represent me because I can't do everything at once, you know. And then of course there'll be many options, but of course you got to see who really is dedicated for you, who really wants to see you succeed, you know. So then I took that into consideration.
Let's talk about music videos, because I know that this thing is an expected thing in life. You just take it out of your pocket, is rough. But how do you, because now, I mean, let's not lie, you're still up and coming, you know. Of course. We're not talking like we need to get a video out for No Time, because currently there isn't much of a budget for that. So how do you plan, how do you get these things done? Because now you need to post some of your you need to post some of Gone, Golden out to some people. There's some things that require cash. You need to get the cash from.
That's true. I mean, the other avenues that that I can use, to get cash, not only music, because I'm not only a musician, I kind of think of myself as an entrepreneur,
Oh,
but we still pushing that hustle, of getting the cash and stuff. Music videos are actually coming very soon. We actually have started recording and stuff, so we're just debating, the release dates with the team and everything. So expect something very soon. Just follow me on social media, you'll know everything.
Getting airplay, getting Spoken Priestess to play a song.
Yes.
And then Miss Cosmo, and then just more on the other radio station. How is that battle?
Wow.
I see it from myself, because I'm just like, sometimes I take forever to open an email, and you want your song to be played tomorrow.
Of course.
How is that battle?
Oh man, I mean, it's like I just want to thank everybody first of all for supporting the music, because I never thought it would actually come to such an extent where it will spread out to a certain level. To tell the truth, I felt bad. I think there was a social media type of thing that took place with you and some people, some upcoming rappers and just to speak on defense of Spoken Priestess, man. There's no favoritism in the game. I never knew Spoken Priestess at all, and she played my music. I actually got rejected how many times? Let's see.
Shame.
Take note, I was an R&B singer. I got rejected about 7 times on WawaJey FM before I got played my first song.
Shame.
So it is what it is, man.
And funny enough, No Time actually made it onto the main playlist. They took it, they adopted it. It was playing on the breakfast show. It was playing on Drive, and I was like, yes, that's my kid.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, so it just, I love that authentically. How do you feel about situations like that where you earnestly hustled for a spot and people are like, nah, dog, connections, favoritism? How do you feel about that kind of?
I mean, of course, to a certain extent within the industry there is, but I wouldn't say that should align. Where your hates or where your strong feelings are coming from, because the hard work and the music should actually speak for itself overall. So
I love that. We're getting into music video of the week, trace track of the week. There we go. I'm so old school right now. Trace track. That's the trace track selection of the week. Nicki Minaj with Anaconda. Next week we're doing it again, and next week we've got a local one. So I'm really happy about that one. Still hang on with JR for the next 10 minutes or so. Then we're gonna go out into Africa. Flying. So Golden is out. What's next? What are you gonna do? You're gonna push the album, or what are the plans for JR going forward?
The plans that with the tracks that we got in Golden, to formulate, let's say about how many videos? Probably about 3 videos, 4 videos on it. Just to promote now, because I think the songs have been playing now nationwide. Thank you so much, but
go boy.
So now I think it's just the fans really want more of visual presentation, more gigs, and that's what we really have been focusing on. So and then after that, once we got everything, the support or whatever, and people actually supporting, hey, who knows, maybe an album soon enough.
Let's talk about the industry in Durban. A lot of us, we come to Joburg for golden opportunities and whatnot.
Of course.
How is the industry that side? Because I know it's to some extent your tiras and whatnot, they make music that side really lucrative. But if you're not a quite an artist per se, how is the industry that side for you?
Oh man, let me see. I mean, I don't really necessarily want to take it into certain genres, but if we were to speak about genres, house is very dominant within our area.
So you don't get lost in the noise as you be like, oh, you listen to my song, be like, where?
Nah, man. Sometimes in the moment, but hey, we past that. But I think it's mostly predominantly house, and hip hop. Is really actually pushing now, But so far, currently speaking, it is house. So that's why people actually tend to come to Johannesburg, because Johannesburg, they actually tend to take local talent seriously, especially local hip hop talent.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
I actually brought Lance on the mic to find out about that one. When you have to book performances and those kind of stuff. How is the battle? Because it's I want to hear your version of
what I've picked up. It's quite an interesting pattern. When they have those really big sort of those gigs that everybody should know about in Florida Road, where the clubs are. They usually book your AKAs, your reasons,
Right?
etc.
They bring people from Joburg down.
And I'd like it sort of makes
Shame.
sense because like he said, like it's mostly house, so I don't know how we're expected to grow as hip hop artists under like a roof when it's house. I mean, because that's what people are wanting. I think
It's hard, though.
it's capital. It's very hard.
Yo.
It's hard. The thing is, like, with the whole topic of my father's, and like I was supposed to be in Joburg, but then he's like, yeah, I'm gonna put you where the house is, not hip hop for you. So
Yeah.
it's very hard to break through. But I think when you do, I think Zakwe is the guy who's like holding it down for Kevin right now.
Yes, I love
And
that.
yeah, because like he's like their hero at the moment because hip hop, but he's under theater as well, so.
One step at a time. One step at a time. No doubt, man. That was Lawrence the man. We're done. Death by Lawrence. We're done with him right now. So, Arrow, so where can we catch you?
Social media, baby girl. Twitter at
Step
J.
into my DM. I that type as well.
Oh man, at J underscore Arrow 7.
Yeah. They are so dry. Yeah.
And then Facebook, of course, there's J Arrow, and then of course some musical pages. So like as per the words of Kanye West, I don't have an Instagram yet. Coming soon though. Coming soon. Yeah. So like
Schools up.
Yeah.
How do we actually? What I want to ask is, what's the next single? Because you know us.
The next single. I don't know. Maybe the next single might be featuring, Hype Magazine's best newcomer. Maybe it may be. I'm just saying.
Just excellent is what you're doing, boy.
Yeah, girl. But hey, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Thank you so much for pulling through.
No problem.
We made it.
No problem. I just want to get something off my chest.
Come on now.
This was the moment when I first heard Spoken Priestess' voice. All right, please click with me. Support. All right.
I'm gonna sit on my mic because I don't want
go.
to.
1, 2. You ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. It can be one only you. Oh, yeah. And baby, God can never make two. Oh, yeah. And I know you came here with your crew. But I promise you that it feels like it's just us two. Well, I don't know what you had planned to do tonight. But I just wanna be the one to do you right. And you're standing here looking at each other, baby, eye to eye. Well, I hope that you're thinking about leaving with me tonight. Who said you can't find love in a club? 'Cause I wanna tell everyone, come to start a new thing. Woo! And baby, come to spark a new flame. Yeah. So you gonna be my baby, love you crazy. Tell me if you with it, come on, get it, be a new thing. And baby, start a new flame, yeah.
You guys can put my
Let go.
over the mic. Yo,
Yeah,
I think I'm sparking trouble. Just getting everybody all hyped up in this place. How am I supposed to function with all this talent happening out here? Oh my gosh.
Love you too now.
That's all I gotta say. Child, step into